Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn as we start part 3 of the game, Intersecting Vows.
3 years ago, Crimea freed itself from Daean tyranny. Its nobles used that freedom to berate the queen and scrabble for power. Disgusted with their greed and arrogance, Ike and the Greil Mercenaries left the court behind and returned to work. Thanks to their efforts and to Queen Elincia's even-handed rule, Crimea has avoided a bloody civil war. Before departing the capital once again, Ike receives disquieting news from Queen Elincia. The Black Knight, the man who murdered Ike's father, has once again been seen in Daean. The Queen's words hang heavy over Ike as he leads the mercenary group back to their headquarters.
Wow, how long has it been since we were here? It sure feels great to be home. Yeah, we've been away for too long. Dealing with Crimean nobles always seems to take longer than it should. At least now we can finally get some rest. Still, it was nice to be needed, don't you think? Especially for a band of mercenaries as poor as we are. You know, Ike, if you hadn't renounced your lordship, we wouldn't have to run around like this to support ourselves. Mist, Oh, I know, I'm just teasing you, silly. Besides, I'd rather spend my time helping people. Who wants to live like some overstuffed noble anyway? Definitely not me. We have father's legacy to look after as well. The Greil Mercenaries. Ike, a visitor to see you. A visitor? Who is it? Long time no see, Ike. I've been looking all over Crimea for you. You're never home. Ranulf, how are you, my old friend? How's everyone in Gallia? Is Kanagas well? Everyone's doing great. We Laguz don't take ill too easily, so it's hard not to be well. Seeing you again brings back memories. We couldn't have won the war if not for Gallia's aid, and yours especially. Well, same goes for you. Who knows where Gallia would be if not for Ike and the Greil Mercenaries? Now they're just patting each other on the back a bit. Speaking of old friends, I saw Princess Leanne in the Crimean royal court. Apparently, she'd been looking for me too. She said, "Please save my brothers." Do you know what she's talking about? So, she's heard. Let me get straight to the point, Ike. I have some bad news. War has come to us once again. What? The Laguz Alliance, which is made up of Gallia, Phoenicis, and Kilvas, is setting out against Begnion. The situation has escalated very quickly. Escalated seems a bit soft. I know there are problems between the Laguz and Begnion, but I thought things were getting better. Raphael, the eldest son of the Herons, brought back some disturbing news from Daean. He'd learned that Begnion's senators ordered the Herons' extermination. This spurred the Laguz to strike against Begnion. That's why I came looking for you, Ike. We need your help.
Raphael, eldest prince of the Heron clan, returns in the company of the Wolf Queen, Nyla, and the mage, Tormod, to tell a dire tale. The shocking story he relates ignites a terrible fury in the hearts of the Laguz. The assassination of the previous Begnion apostle sparked the massacre of the Heron clan, as well as the burning of their home, the Serenus Forest. That murder and the resulting catastrophes were long thought to be the work of Daean's former ruler, the Mad King Ashnard. Now, however, Prince Raphael, a survivor of the massacre, reveals that those directly responsible were none other than the senators of Begnion. Upon hearing this tale, the Hawk King Tibarn is consumed with an unspeakable rage. He shares this information with the Raven King Nisala and the Beast King Kanagas, and they form a Laguz Alliance. Together with the Heron royal family, they send messengers to the leadership of Begnion, demanding an explanation from the senators. Begnion rebuffs their requests, however, denying any wrongdoing and refusing to investigate Raphael's claims, as if to emphasize their decision to silence the Laguz inquiries. The Empire goes so far as to murder an Alliance messenger. This callous act of arrogant defiance pushes the Alliance into declaring war upon the Begnion Empire. Gallia's subcommander Ranulf considers the merits of attempting to simply overpower Begnion. He recognizes, however, that pitting brute force against Begnion's magic and tactical prowess will result in massive Alliance casualties. He decides to enlist the strength and knowledge of his old wartime ally Ike and the Greil Mercenaries. Ike is an acquaintance of Begnion's apostle, however, and is at first reluctant to become involved in the conflict. Yet, when he considers the senator's cold-blooded murder of the Alliance messenger, he can feel the anger that burns in the Laguz's hearts. Determined to force the senators to answer for their crimes, he agrees to help the Laguz Alliance.
So begins the prologue as the world is at war. The Great Advance is our first chapter. Flaguer is close now. It's a fortress city near the Begnion border. We'll storm the city at night and hit them fast enough that the troops inside the fortress won't have time to take their positions. Yes, finally a chance to rend my foes. But I would rather have a head-on fight. Why do we wait until nightfall like a pack of cowards? What's our role in this? I want the Greil Mercenaries to act as a guerrilla force. Take out their fire mages and ballistae. They're really bad news for us Laguz. Bah, enough talking. To the battlefield to taste my enemy's fear. No more waiting. No, Crimea. This isn't the kind of fight where a general takes the field. You should stay behind. Are you insane? Oh, I'll fight. A general of Gallia does not hide behind his men. Leave this tactics garbage to the Beork. We need only our claws and teeth. I call an end to this meeting. Time to kill! Wait, Crimea! Blast! Are you okay? Yeah, that thick-headed fool. This will be his first major battle. Hopefully he won't get his teeth kicked out. How about you, Ike? Are you sure about this? Sure about what? Well, you know, you're Beork. I'm Laguz. You sure you want to take our side? The Laguz Alliance is in the right, Ranulf. The Senate is actively ignoring you, and worse, they're murdering your messengers. Why shouldn't we help you get the Senate's attention? I'm sure my people understand. Besides, I would never abandon a friend in need. Thanks, Ike. And so we go to war, but not without hitting the base once again. And I'm sure there's support across the party to not build up at the moment, but to be honest, it's more like we want to check out our members here and check how good they are. Well, Ike's got a different weapon here, the Atard. A huge sword of overwhelming power, only Ike can wield it with 50 charges. It definitely has overwhelming power, that's for sure. Weight of 17. But when his strength is 26 and his class is a hero there, I mean, you've got some bonds with Mist, Titania, and Soren, and all that as well. Does it say, like, the exact status of the bond? No, but still. Skill of 30, speed 25, luck 14, defense 23. Of course, he had carried over stats as well, apart from that. If you could get him up a couple of, well, like, cap 2 of those abilities, like strength and defense, and then feed him BXP, you could get his speed, defense, and res, or speed, luck, and res up quite nicely as well, couldn't you? That's if, you know, he's got 9 more levels to go. Stupidly overpowering Ike. He's not going to have a problem with anyone. Does he have abilities as well? Only shove. Oh, it's too bad he didn't carry on the lovely abilities that he had last time. A sword rank of S. Well, Ike, welcome back. That's for sure. Mist as well. We've got a level 1 cleric. Of course, she reached level 20 on top of that, so she would have got +2 to most stats, or the cap stats. So, mag, skill, speed, luck, res, just, you know, kind of nice middling steps, but she's a cleric, so is that level 1? Is she only level 1 class? I'm confused. Well, she can use a sword. A magical blade that's easy to handle can be used for direct and indirect attacks for mist only. Well, the stats aren't bad. Her defense is okay. She should be able to double, I'd imagine, maybe. And of course, she also has Miracle and supports with Ike, Boyd, Titania, and Jill. Quite a few. Quite a few. Right, this is just going to be checking out the party again here, really. Oscar with the Canto ability. No problem. Lances of S. Strengths of extremely goodness. That's for sure. Our Super Lance Paladin that became a on-horse tank last time. Seems to have a bit lower stats this time, but we can make do. Didn't get to cap him out, did we, after all? Reese with Elite there is a bishop already. Mid-level light magic can only be wielded by those dedicated to serve good. Mend, heal, and all that jazz. 7 defense there is not too bad. Not too bad at all. Got some bond supports with Titania and Mia. Mend, heal, Elite. Well, cast spells already. I mean, his mag's strong. His speed's not double capable, but still. Mia, of course, the sword mistress extreme, with her skill about to be capped as well. Again, another possible ridiculously good candidate for BXB. Wodao here, a distinctive blade that allows the wielder to land a high percentage to critical hits for sure, and a steel sword there. Easily able to double everything. Can she quadruple attack people? I do not know, but her stats are ridiculous. She's critical +10 as well. Her bond is with Reese. Right, we've got Titania. Well, Titania's still just very, very good. Can't fault those stats whatsoever, can you? In fact, this time round she doesn't come in as a pre-promote, in a sense, because she is promoted, but still. It's a bit confusing, that's for sure. But more usable this time round, I'd say. An axe on top of that with an S rank. Of course, they carry on a lot of their stuff and can counter. Not bad. Rolf! Our super-powered Rolfy guy, whose HP is already capped, isn't it? No, I don't know. But HP 32. Got some extra strength, skill, speed. Good stats for a level 1 sniper to start leveling up with, I would say. Is he better than Shinon? That's what I'm wondering. Can we go see Shinon yet? Well, Shinon starts at level 13, so it basically depends on who you want to raise. Do we continue raising Rolf because he was amazing and we like Rolf a lot? Or not? That's the question. Shinon's amazing this time as well. Last time it was unquestionably going to be Rolf. But then Rolf has this time to build up those stats to equal Shinon quite well. He's got 12 levels under him, so could easily surpass his master yet again, depending. All depending, of course. They seem to have relatively the same kind of caps as well, by the look of it. You can definitely get higher on the strength faster, and of course comes with the brilliant Rolf's bow, yet again. Right, Shinon is pretty good himself. Probably bond support with Gatry and Rolf. Provoke critical shove. Bow rank of S, ridiculously good. Of course, we had Oscar, Boy, Shinon, of course the brothers, plus Shinon and Marcia as supports. Wow. Soren, we got to max level as well. Has the adept ability still. Wind rank of S, B on fire and thunder, which means, to be honest, we should use them and build them up to more power. Already got an S rank in one after all. It's definitely thunder and fire we'll be using. Skills capped, res is capped. Mag is nearly capped. Another brilliant target for battle experience, especially because you could probably get his speed capped and then kind of build his strength up so he can hold heavier tomes. Boyd looks way more manly as well now. I imagine Rolf didn't grow so much and his voice was kind of disappointing last time. Boyd has His stats aren't bad, that's for sure. Speed enough to double, defense enough to resist some attacks, strong enough to smack people down. Boyd. And Gatri there with super defense. Kind of just waiting to replace a certain Brom. Well, look at these guys. They're pretty much pre-built for awesome. And they're our favourites as well. Why wouldn't we want to use them as much as possible? Right, we have no award experience at the moment, of course. No skills to pass on. We have no supports to really do, but we do have info to get up for the rest of the episode after we checked out the Greil Mercenaries once again. Shall we check around? I wonder what this feast or famine one is, first of all, considering everyone else is talking to people. I wonder what this is. So, what do you think? Ah, these are all the favourite foods of the Beast Tribe. They will be happy. Oscar, you're a chef? That's right. Ha! Great! I can't wait to see the looks on all their faces when they learn that a Bay Orc made all this delicious food. Ah, stop it, you're embarrassing me. But it's true. Where did you learn all this, Oscar? You should start teaching classes. Yes, your food very good. So good it will be eaten very quickly. Really? Do you think I should make more? Us beasts have a healthy appetite, of course. On top of that, we have General Crimea and Ike. Yeah, I'd be surprised if what's here lasted past those two, much less a whole pack of Laguz. You're exaggerating. Ike is a Bay Orc. He couldn't possibly eat as much as someone from the Beast Tribe. Well, maybe he would. Actually, he most definitely would. Look at those muscles. He's packed it on. Yeah, especially the ribs and steaks. Oh, protein! Mordecai, how about we go hunt for more game? Right. There probably aren't enough herbs to flavour everything. I'll go get more. My, we might need to harvest an entire mountain. Yes, maybe. Well, let's begin the talks from the top. Weird food conversation happened there. But all the same. Are you alright? You look distracted. Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about me. Ranulf, you know you can talk to me. It's just... I feel bad about this whole thing, you know? I'm not sure I understand what you mean. I've pulled your Bay Orc into Laguz affairs. It's not exactly your problem, you know. Listen, you offered me a job, and I decided to take the contract. It's as simple as that. I told the others they could leave if they didn't want to work with Laguz, but everybody decided they'd rather stay. Don't worry about it, Ranulf. What about the Black Knight? Are you going to abandon your search? Yeah, at least for now. I figured that if he's still alive, our paths will cross again. There's no rush. Yeah, I guess you're right. No point in dwelling on things I can't change, right? Thanks, Ike. Hey, no problem. Anything to keep you from moping around like a sullen kid. Fair enough. Besides, I've had this nagging headache ever since I left Garlia with that hot-headed lion. Do you mean General Crimea? That's the one. Crimea is King Knigas' nephew and is on track to become the next king of Garlia. He's a successor to Knigas? He must be an absolute terror in battle. Absolutely. He's so powerful I think he's going to get himself in trouble. And he's the reason for my headache. You need a sympathetic ear about that too? Thanks, Ike. But I'll tell you about it some other time. Let's eat and catch some shut-eye before we set off for battle tonight. Alright. See you at dinner. Hey, Ranulf! Yeah? You can come talk to me anytime you want. Don't think you're alone in all of this. Heh. What are you? An inquisitor? A guy's got to do something between battles. Talk to you later. Be nice, it seems. Well, let's speak to Mist as well to end the episode. Our brother and sister chat. To be honest, I didn't want you to come along on this mission. Really? Well, it's not like you could have stopped me, even if you wanted to. Ranulf is my friend too, you know. Come on, Mist, Ike, I'm not going to repeat the same mistake I made with Dad. I don't want you to die while I'm somewhere else. It was horrible. It ate me up from the inside. I'm never going through something like that ever again. Mist. Everyone in the Greil Mercenaries is part of a family. We all follow the commander no matter what. We'll live together, fight together, and die together. Right, Ike? Alright, but promise me this. When we're out on the battlefield, stay where I can see you. It'll put my mind at ease. I promise, Ike. And so the setup has more or less begun. Shall we talk to Crimea as well? Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. But this is probably going to be a longer conversation. Ah, Ike! Beork Hilo, how are you? Pretty good. Giftka and Ranulf told me about you. You're a skilled warrior, right? Well, I don't think I'm a pushover, I'll say that much. Don't be humble. My uncle, my king, also told me about you. Observe Ike and learn his skills, then you will become even stronger. King Knegas said that? He did. I'm eager to watch you in battle. You can learn from me as well. I intend to. Lions are the strongest of the beast tribe, and I've been trained to fight by the king himself. I was going to fight in the Mad King's War, but my uncle forbade it. He said I still had much to learn. But now my time has come, and you will see the true might of the beasts. I'm sure we will, but that will happen next time. With no supports to do, it seems we can head off the battle straight away. No real items to manage. Well, I'll check in the inventories as well after the point, but I'll see you next time for more Fire Emblem, of course. Radiant Dawn as we start this chapter proper, this whole part of the game. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.